You see, I told you I am too fat. Do you really think I can change? Of course I do. With my help, we're going to make it happen. Do not worry. Thank you so much for this opportunity, trainer. I hope I can really make it. I want to be fit. Not only fit, you will also be very healthy. You have to follow a diet and an exercise routine. I know. Help me please with the exercise routine. I weigh 180 pounds. I don't know much about it, but I am overweight, right? Tell me the truth. Yes, but it's not a big deal. You have to be motivated if you want to change. Come on, I will take that scale and then I will explain you the first exercise while I give you some tips to help you lose weight. Remember, you have to be patient and responsible. I will do whatever you tell me to do. I promise. I really want to change my body. Please. Sure. You just have to follow my instructions and you're going to succeed. Excellent. I promise. I will do my best. So, how can I start? Well, first, we always need to warm up and stretch. That's something very important. We're going to jog, but in our own place, like this. Do it with me. Come on. I don't think I can do that. It's too difficult for me, and I always get tired very easily. Sorry. Okay, then. You can do some push-ups, can't you? I can try. I used to try that at home, so I think I can make at least 5. Excellent. Keep it up. You're doing it very well. 1, 2, 3. Well, after you finish warming up, we will lift some weights, okay? Come on. I'm sorry, it's too difficult. I can't do this anymore. Enough. Alright, you can stop, but you will lift some weights now. Are you ready? Yes, I am. I am determined to improve my body, whatever it takes. All you have to do is lift this weight like this, down and up. You see what I'm doing? That looks kind of difficult. Can I just start for some cardio today? Just for today, please. Alright. Then you will be at the elliptical today. Let's go. Okay, and this is much better. Now you can tell me everything I have to do to get fit and healthy. Perfect. Well, to start, let's talk about your diet. That's the most important thing. Oh no, please. Don't tell me I have to start a diet. I hate that. Of course. Haven't you heard that expression? Muscles are made in the kitchen. So that's something really important. More important than exercising here. Alright, then I suppose I will have to do it anyway. Go ahead. Okay, to start, you need to lose weight, but you don't have to lose muscle. We have to remove the fat. And for that, you will have to eat less fat and carbs, less rice, bread, pasta, cakes, etc. We will change the rice for potato because it contains less carbs, but also just a few. Also, you will have to eat more vegetables. You have to eat them every day. 25% vegetables, 25% carbs, and 50% protein. And that's the most important part in your diet, protein. Are you listening? Yes, and don't worry, I will buy that protein supplement I watched last time on TV. That protein is good, but it is not essential. Natural protein. You better eat natural protein. Chicken, meat, eggs, oats, salmon, and also some beans. We will start by that. If you can change your diet, then we will talk about supplements. I get it. So that's all? That's very easy. I can do it. No, that's not all. We have to stop eating fast food. But I love eating burgers. I just eat them twice or three times a week. That's not much. If you follow a good diet, then you could eat one burger a week. But that's all. You get it? Yeah, okay. But what about pizza or fried chicken? That has some protein. Chicken has some protein, but not fried chicken. You can't eat fried chicken anymore. Also, stop eating fried eggs, pizza, fried meat, and those things. Nothing fried. If you want to eat something, you will have to boil it. Or also, you can bake it. Do you really understand what I'm talking about? Or you prefer to stop this process? No, I told you, I am determined to change my body. Okay, because you will also have to stop drinking beer or any drink which contains alcohol. You will also have to stop smoking. Quit it, definitely. Do you understand? But I don't smoke very often. I just do it once or twice a month. What's the matter? Didn't you know once or twice a month is enough to get sick and have healthy problems? Smoking one or two cigarettes is the same as smoking one or two every single day. Oh, I didn't know that, but okay. I will stop smoking and drinking alcohol. What else? Oh, something important is you have to drink at least 3 liters of water a day. Wow, that's a lot of water. I drink a lot of water, but lemonade, juice, or a soda, is that okay? No, it's not okay. Those drinks have a lot of sugar. You will drink only water without any sugar. 3 liters a day. The first thing you have to do in the morning is to drink water. It will help you eliminate toxins and keep you hydrated all day to have more energy. Okay, I get it. Then, if I follow a diet and do cardio every day, will I get fit and healthy? No, you will also have to lift weights. Most of people don't understand that. But lifting weights is better than just do some cardio. Believe it or not, it is much better. I don't get it. But when you run, for example, you sweat a lot. You're burning fat. No, that's something that a lot of people believe, but it is not true. That sweat is not fat. That sweat is water. The water from your body is not fat. So all you're doing is dehydrating. That's why it's better to lift weights. You put more effort and less time, and that's much better to lose fat. You get it? Yeah, I understand that much better now. I didn't know that. Is that all? No, but I will tell you the rest tomorrow. For now, you will come to the gym every day, okay? Alright, can I rest, please? I'm so tired that I feel I can faint at any moment. Of course you can rest. I think that was enough for today. Well done. Well done, but I just exercised for about 10 minutes. That's very little time. Don't worry, I have already told you. This process takes some time, so just be patient. We will go little by little. You don't need to hurry. You did well today. Seriously. Seriously? Well, it's the first time I exercise like this. I feel tired but good. Then congratulations. You have already started your change. I trust you. Thank you so much. I feel motivated now. If I can, you also can. Don't give up, people. Tommy, are you okay? You look tired and sad. Can I help you? Hi, Arthur. I don't think you can help me. I wouldn't like to bother you. Oh, come on. You don't bother me. Just tell me what's happening, okay? Well, if you insist, I have some financial problems and you know what? Forget it. No, you can tell me. So, you are having some money issues then? Yes, I am. But I'm not asking you to lend me money. Don't think I'm doing that. I know you are not. But I can lend you some money if you want. That's not a problem. I know, but even if you lend me some money now, next month I'll still have problems. Oh, I get it now. I'm sorry. I had forgotten that your wife was pregnant. How is she? She's fine, but the problem is that the money I earn here is not enough. I need more. And I totally understand you, Tommy. I had the same problem when I had my first baby. That's why I asked for a pay raise, and that way I could earn more money. And now, hey, that's a good idea. Why don't you ask for a pay raise? It can be the solution. A pay raise? I'm not sure. I don't know how to do it. I won't get it. But I'm here. I can help you. I've done it 4 times and I've succeeded. Seriously? Wow, that's amazing. I didn't know that. How much do you earn? Remember, I have more years working here and more experience than you. So I know about that. Great. Okay, tell me then, how can I get a pay raise? Please. Well, first, you need to know that asking for a pay raise can be intimidating sometimes. So you need to be prepared for that. Then you need to ask yourself this question. Why do you want a raise? This is the critical question to answer. So be careful to... Oh, but that's obvious. I need a pay raise because I will have a baby. That's important. Wrong answer. You can't say that. Having a baby is not a good reason to ask for. What do you mean it's not a good reason? It's my baby, a new life. Don't get me wrong. Of course, it's important. But you need to understand something. It's not good to ask for higher pay because your rent went up or you're frustrated because your cubicle partner doesn't work as hard as you and earns the same pay rate. Or in this case, just because you will have a baby. No, you can't do that. When you make your request, your reasons should be based on your performance and the value you bring to the team and to the organization. Do you get it? Oh, yeah. Now I get it. It's not like just showing your problems. Because everybody has problems, but not everyone deserves a pay raise, right? Exactly. I'm glad you understood. Now, knowing that, what you have to do is list all your reasons for wanting a raise before proceeding with your request. Of course, you can include your problem, but your request must be focused on your performance. Then, this is also an important question. How much should I ask for? Well, I need more money, maybe double my salary. I think that would be enough for the moment. Depending on the reasons you cite for a pay raise and the length of time that has passed since your last raise, you could request a raise in the 10% or 20% range. You can't just ask for double salary. However, the higher the percentage you request, the better your reasons should be. For example, if you accepted a position with little travel and now you're on the road more than half the time, Asking for 20% isn't unreasonable because your duties have significantly changed. In conclusion, you will have to base the amount on your duties and performance, Tommy. Yeah, but what about my experience? I don't have much time here. Don't worry, you have more than a year, and that's enough to evaluate a pay raise. Now, we have to evaluate if this is a good time to ask for a pay raise. This is important. Some people say there is never a perfect time to ask for a raise, but use common sense. Don't ask for a pay raise at a sensitive time, such as if the company has laid people off, your department had low numbers for the quarter, or your boss is dealing with a difficult personal situation. You need to consider the company's current pay increase practices. Investigate that. If they typically give out raises on the first of the year, approach your boss in November or December. Now, if there is no standard practice for raises, try to make your request during a good time, such as when you know your boss is pleased with your work during a successful quarter, or a time of year when everyone isn't stressed out. You have to evaluate that first. Well, then I think this is a great time to ask for a pay raise. We've had great results this quarter. Excellent. Now, the most important, how to ask your boss for a raise. Give yourself time to prepare for the conversation and give your manager time to consider your request. Schedule a meeting with your boss in advance instead of knocking on their door and springing your request on them. This shows that you are considerate of their time. If your boss is busy on a certain day of the week, scratch that day off your list. Once you have scheduled the meeting, treat your prep like a college research report. Find credible information and cover the following points in your salary negotiation. The best way to ask for a raise is to do your research and know your worth. Then approach your boss in a professional manner. Don't just go and cry. Don't do that. Fantastic! That was very helpful. Now I think I'm ready to ask for a pay raise. Hey, wait! Here are 5 tips on how to ask for your raise successfully. List your accomplishments from the past 6 months, the past year, and your time with the company. Know what a competitive salary looks like for your position. Investigate that. Let your boss know what's in it for them. Explain your plan for the future, your goals and objectives. Be confident. It's intimidating, but you have supporting evidence. Remember that. Also important, be prepared for some pushback and know that the answer could be no. If you're given the raise, be prepared to continue working hard. Show your boss you deserved it. Oh, and maybe you'd like to provide your request in writing. It's more professional. You're awesome, Arthur. You have a lot of experience doing this. How did you learn? It's just a matter of time. I am 50 years old and 20 years working in this company. Now go. You need to prepare everything I've told you. You can do it. Yes, I know I can do it. I feel more confident now. Thanks to you. Thank you so much. You're welcome. And don't forget to invite me to the baptism party. Good luck. The past of the irregular verbs are the past of irregular. Damn. Hello, Michael. I see you're studying. I don't want to interrupt you, but it's dinner time. Yeah, I know it's dinner time, Dad, but I haven't finished with this. I need to study for an exam. Yeah, okay, but you need to eat something. Should I bring you your dinner? No, Dad, I'm not hungry. Or maybe that's the problem. Damn, I don't understand. Are you okay? What happened, son? What's the matter? I can't concentrate. I mean, every time I want to study, I can't concentrate on what I'm reading. And this exam is really important. I need to get a high score, but I can't focus. Well, maybe I can help you. Like you, when I was studying in the college, I had many difficult exams. And I also had the same problem. Couldn't concentrate. I used to check my cell phone or watch a movie, anything but study. But it has a solution. Dad, could you please be quiet? I need to concentrate in this exam. I just want to help you. I can give you some tips on how to concentrate and stay focused. To start, what you're doing here is correct. You have your own space to study, and that helps. Having a dedicated desk or study area is key to success. It's one of the most shared tips, but it works. Setting aside a desk or even an area of a room purely for study really works. It helps create a mindset. Whenever you sit at the desk or in that part of the room, your mind is already set to learn. But not only having a space to study works, also, you need to create a study routine. Have you ever watched an athlete or sports person prepare for an event? They tend to have a set routine. An established routine helps prepare the mind and body for what's to come. Over time, you'll get used to it. Even on those days when you simply can't focus or concentrate on anything, the power of routine can help. Whether you begin by clearing your study area, closing the blind, putting on some music, or something else, routine is an incredibly powerful force that you can use for your own gain. Seriously. I did it when I was studying at the university. It took me a lot to adjust, but I did. Another thing you must do is to set goals and rewards. That's really important, son. You wonder why? We need something to aim for and something to achieve. We need that goal to compare our achievement to be able to assess whether we succeeded or not. But start easy with quantifiable goals like study for 2 hours between 6 to 8 p.m. Monday to Thursday, or complete one chapter of a given textbook per night, or write your essay before X time on X date. Each of these are specific and measurable. Yours can differ from this, of course. But these goals should give you an idea of how to get into the habit. Don't forget rewards either. Use a similar setup to goals, like, let me see. Study for 2 hours between 6 to 8 p.m. Monday to Thursday and watch Netflix for 2 hours after. Complete one chapter of a given textbook per night. Then get a soda at the uni coffee shop. Write your essay before X time on X date. And go shopping and buy something nice the next day. Again, this should be individual to you, but you get the idea. You should try it. Oh, and once you achieve your goals, share them with your family and friends. It feels fantastic. An important thing you should do if you want to concentrate is eliminate distractions. Distractions are everywhere. People walking past your door, playing football outside, music from the room next door, hunger, social media. Wow, there are a lot of them. One way to be focused on studies is to eliminate as many distractions as you can during the study time. If you can't lock the door to study, putting a "Do Not Disturb" sign on the outside can work. Or you can turn off the phone, light a candle, close the curtains, and turn on a reading light. The key here is to eliminate things that distract you. We're all distracted by different things. But I recommend everyone turn their phone off, or at least put it on silent, please. Also, remember downtime is also productive time. Never forget that. There's often an element of guilt for enjoying being a student. It happened to me many times. For spending time with friends, for being in the pub or the park instead of hitting the books. Don't feel guilty. If it gets too much, you're going to need to refocus on studying. However, being a student is about all kinds of learning, and only some of it comes from books. Plus, downtime is rest time, a chance for your brain to process what it has learned and commit it to memory. The key is balance. Enough downtime to be rested and enjoy being a student. But not so much that you become unproductive and fall behind. Find a balance. Feed your brain. Food is fuel. The more fresh fruit and vegetables you can eat, the better. The more you hydrate with water, the better. But you really need to have a healthy diet. And finally, if you don't like studying alone, You can also study with friends, study groups, book clubs, cram sessions, or whatever your university has going on can all help. You'll want some solo time, but study time shared can also be amazingly productive. You can bounce ideas off each other, help each other out with problems, and generally push each other towards your goals. It worked for me when I was studying at college. Dad, can you please be quiet? I need to study for my final exam. Be quiet. Oh, you didn't listen to me. That's okay. We can maybe talk about this topic later. Also, I can tell you how to memorize words easily. I have some excellent tips for that too. Yeah, whatever. But now I need to focus on my exam. See you later. My son doesn't want to listen to me. What about you? Do you want more videos? Good afternoon, sir. Welcome to Tangerine's restaurant. Do you have a reservation? Reservation? Clearly, you don't know who you're talking to, do you? Excuse me, sir? I just want to know if you have made a reservation in this restaurant. Again with that. Oh, I understand. You don't want people to recognize me. Of course, if people find out I'm here, there'd be an uproar. I get it, don't worry. I'm sorry, sir. I don't know what you're talking about. Do you have a reservation? Obviously, you know who I am, but don't worry. Probably you admire me too. The great John Strongman. John Strongman? Who is that person, sir? I'm sorry, but I have never heard about him before. No, that's okay. Probably your boss will fire you if he sees you asking for an autograph. Don't worry. I don't want you to get fired because of me. I will pretend you don't know me. As you say, sir. Then, do you have a reservation? I need to know. No, I couldn't make a reservation. You know, I'm always busy recording videos and doing a lot of things. Yesterday, I had to travel out of the city to record a video for my followers. I got home too tired. But I managed to finish with that video in only one day. And it's because I am a professional. As one of the most famous influencers, I have a lot of experience recording videos, you know. Anyway, I couldn't make a reservation because of that, but I'm sure you can give me a table. I understand. Then will it be a table for one, or will someone join you later? No, it will only be me. Of course, in some minutes, when people realize I'm here, oh my god, they will get crazy. It always happens to me. They always ask me for a picture or my autograph. Yeah, sure. Well, we have this table free. You can take it. Over here, please. This table is fine. I thought you were gonna give me an exclusive table, But I understand. You don't want people to know that I am here, or everything will become a mess. That's okay. Yes, sir, as you say. I will bring you the menu so I can take your order. Is that okay? No, I don't need the menu. Just bring me the most expensive dish this restaurant have. Also, I want a bottle of wine, the most expensive wine, and a glass of water too. Thank you. Of course, sir. I'll be back with your order in some minutes. Anything else? Yeah, please, don't let people come around to bother me. I am very famous and they can't help it. But I want to be alone. I don't want to be interrupted by anyone. Do you understand? Yes, sir. That's okay. I'm sure nobody will come around to bother you. Oh, you say that because you don't know how people are. I mean, my fans. They are very, very insistent. I don't want to break their hearts, but I need a moment just for myself. Can't I have it? Totally, sir. I will go for your order and I'll come back as soon as possible. Yeah, okay. And tell everybody I don't want to sign any autographs today or any picture. I know I'm very famous, but please leave me alone, at least for a moment. Well, I think I will start recording a video about this restaurant. My followers will like it. I'm back, sir. Here's this amazing dish. It's the most expensive dish of this restaurant. Don't you see I'm about to record a video for my followers here? These people. Oh, I apologize, sir. I didn't know that. As I was telling you, this is the most expensive dish. Yeah, whatever. What is this dish? I mean, what does it have? Because I'm allergic to some things. It's Italian spaghetti, sir. The finest noodles in northern Italy, made by the great chef Gaston. All right, and what about the wine? That's red wine, right? Is it good? Yes, sir. It's a wine made in Germany. It is 10 years old, the most expensive. Yeah, okay. And my water? I asked you for a glass of water too. Where is it? Oh, I'll bring it to you right away, sir. Just give me a couple of minutes, please. No, that's fine. I'll drink some wine. And tell me, are there a lot of people? A lot of people? Where, sir? I really don't understand what you mean. The people, my fans, my followers. I suppose they're waiting outside for me to go out. Please tell them I can't go with them right now. I just want a moment to have lunch, please. No, sir. There's nobody outside the restaurant. Don't worry. Are you sure? No, you haven't seen them, right? They usually hide to surprise me. As I told you before, there's nobody outside, sir. And no one has asked about you until now. You don't know them. They are crazy about me. Oh, also say something to the workers in this restaurant. I'm sure they will ask me to take photos with them and sign autographs. It always happens. Tell them I will do it after I finish having lunch, please. Not before. They are very insistent. No one has asked for that, sir. Don't worry. You can have your lunch and no one will bother you. Yeah, alright. Thank you then. I'll call you back if I need anything else. Yes, sir. I hope you enjoy your meal. I'll be here to help you in case you need me. He's lying to me. I have a lot of fans. Anyway, let's eat this thing. Is everything okay, sir? Did you like your meal? Can I bring you anything else? It was fine. I've tried better food, but it was not bad. I recommend it to my followers. Thank you, sir. Do you want me to bring you the bill? Or maybe later? Bill, no. Didn't you hear me? I will recommend this restaurant to my fans. I never pay for food. You need to pay for my services as influencer. But don't thank me. I'm sorry, sir, but you will have to pay for the food. No one here knows who you are. You're kidding, right? I'm young, strong man, a famous influencer with thousands of followers. Sir, either you pay for what you have eaten, or I'll call the police. You decide. No, wait. What happens is that I don't have money to pay for this food. Oh, you don't have money? Then you will have to wash the dishes, famous John Strong man. Matthew, I was worried when you called me. What happened? Hello, Donald. I'm sorry to bother you. I have a problem and I need your help. Sure, just tell me what can I do for you, my friend. I'm listening. It's very important. I need you to lend me money. $5,000 will be enough. I see. Well, if it's very important, of course, I can lend you money. Let's see. You told me 5,000, right? I don't have it now, but I can deposit it into your bank account. That would be great. Thank you very much, Donald. By the way, what a beautiful house. You are so lucky to have it. One day, I would also like to have such a luxury house like this. It's not about luck. I worked hard for this, but that's okay. By the way, you haven't told me what you need the money for. Is your mother sick or... Oh no, don't tell me. My mom? No, she's fine. Happily, she's fine. She's at home now. Oh, that's great. Then is it your brother? Don't tell me he had an accident. No, oh my God. No, my brother is fine. He will graduate from college next year. Oh, that's perfect. Then what is the matter? Are you okay? What problem do you have? Well, I bought a car a few years ago. The blue one. I always drive to work. Yeah, I know that. Don't tell me you had an accident while you were driving that car. No, no, I want to buy a new car. That car is already old and I don't like it anymore. You must be kidding. I thought you had an emergency. What the hell? It is an emergency. My car is ugly and you have a lot of money. You're a millionaire. You won't have any problem with lending me just $5,000. Am I right? No, you're not. Buying a new car is not an emergency. I'm sorry, but I can't lend you money. What? But you told me you could deposit it in my bank account. Please. No, that's not gonna happen. If you want to buy a new car, you will have to save money. I've already tried that. It doesn't work for me. I don't earn much money. I can't save money. I don't know what to tell you. I have already given you many tips to save money, my friend. As I told you, I don't earn much money. My salary is not enough. Please help me. Maybe that's the problem. You need to have some extra income. You mean extra money? Of course. But how can I do that? I don't have any idea. Then I can help you with that. I will give you some examples on how to generate extra income. Seriously, that's great. Tell me, please, how can I earn more money? All right, let's see. Well, to start, you can do what I used to do when I didn't have money. You can become a tutor online. If you think being a tutor means you made straight A's through high school and college, you're wrong. It's all about what you know and how well you know it. Online tutoring companies hire tutors to share their knowledge with the students on a wide group of topics. For example, some of the users on these on-demand tutoring sites are really just looking for someone to write their essay or do their homework for them. Be smart when choosing it. If you don't like the idea, you can become a user experience tester. That's very common now. Every business hopes their website gives great information, hits their goals, and makes money. But if something isn't working, the business needs to know why, and a lot of them do something. They call on user experience testers to give feedback. It's very interesting. What else? Oh, why don't you teach English? It's kind of like going the tutoring route. But this time with English. Now, if the word teach makes you a little nervous, don't worry. You only need to have a desire to help others learn and be willing to guide a class online, for example. And you don't have to necessarily speak English like a native speaker for that. No. You can teach people who know less than you. They can be kids, teenagers, or adults. Getting paid while helping others? This one's a win-win. You should try it. Or you can also get paid for your creative skills. Connect with someone who needs your awesome work. Why not freelance in your spare time with websites like Fiverr, for example? The site connects freelancers specializing in writing, editing, graphic design, and voiceover work to clients needing those things. Also, if you like taking photos, then that's a great opportunity to make some extra money. There are many websites which can help you sell your photos. You don't need to be a professional photographer. What else? If you like pets, you can start pet sitting. It also works well. If you have a free room in your house, you can rent it to tourists or any other people. You can also buy some products with very good offers and then sell them at a higher price. Or I'm sure you have some stuff at home you don't use anymore. Why don't you sell it? They can be an old vase or maybe some clothes. You can make extra money with that. Wait a minute. You have your own car. You have a great chance to make more money. You can rent your own car to another person who wants to drive it, or have some advertise on your car. There are many companies looking for cars to put their ads on them. They can pay you very well. Or why don't you drive your car for Uber? You can become a taxi driver. Yeah. That's a great idea. You can work whenever you want. I think that's a great opportunity. That way you can earn extra money to save, and then you can buy your new car in few months. What? Me, a taxi driver? You must be kidding. I can't do that. If my friends and family know I'm a taxi driver, oh my God. Oh, well, then I can't help you. I'm sorry. You will have to ask another person to lend you money. Patrick, how are you doing? Why do you look so sad, bro? I took a placement exam. You know, I studied English many years ago, so I wanted to. Yeah, I get it. You wanted to go to advanced level, right? What happened? I failed. I don't remember anything. I thought I had advanced English level. Now I realize I don't. I got a basic English level. I didn't expect that. Damn. That's okay. It's normal. You haven't practiced English in a long time. But why don't you study in an English institute? Or maybe you can pay for those online courses. I can't do that. I don't have enough money to pay for those kind of courses. Hey, wait! You speak advanced or native English. I have heard you. And you've never studied in an English institute or something like that. You studied by your own. I need your help, please. How do you do it? How can I learn English by myself? How did I learn English by myself? Well, I had to do many things, bro. It was not easy, but if you really want to know, I'm gonna tell you. Are you sure? Of course. I will do whatever it takes to learn English and to speak advanced English. Alright then. First, you have to set goals to learn English by yourself. To learn English without a teacher, you will need to be realistic about your studying. The good thing is that you have already taken a placement exam, so you know your English level. Now decide how long you will study English every day. 30 minutes is good, but if you can do more, that's even better. Next, write down your English learning goals. This makes your goals real. Also, writing them down means that you can always look at them again. That really works. You will also want to make many small goals instead of one big goal. Big goals can be intimidating or scary. That's a big problem most of the students have. They just want to learn English. That's it. They say, I'm going to speak advanced English level, but that's obvious. It doesn't work. You need to be more specific with that. I'm going to give you an example. Instead of saying, I will improve my grammar, you can say, tomorrow I will master present simple. The day after tomorrow, I will master present progressive, and so on. What I did was, I made a calendar just to learn English with specific goals and duties. Schedule a time for that. Don't just say, this week I'm going to study English. That doesn't work. You need to set the day and the time you will study and practice your English. That's important. And with that comes an English study plan. Don't just choose a topic by your own. Setting a day and time to practice is good, but you can't just say, on Monday at 6 p.m. I'll study English. Or you can't study third conditional today and tomorrow the verb be. Or maybe you can, okay? But you need to make a plan. Maybe mastering third conditional is more important for you. Or maybe you already know verb be and it's not necessary to study that again. You see? You don't need to make it look like a college course outline. It's not necessary. However, your study plan should have some details about what you will learn and how you will study it. Oh, also make sure your study plan has different types of activities, listening, writing, etc. Unless, again, that you only want to improve your speaking skills. It all depends on you. But having a variety of activities will keep your English studies interesting and fun. You can play vocabulary games, watch YouTube videos, talk to native speakers, or more. Whatever works best for you. Remember, a study plan should help you complete your goals. Another good way of learning English by yourself is to use English immersion. To successfully learn English by yourself, you should include English in your life as much as possible. The best way to do this is immersion. And maybe you're asking, what the hell is this? Immersion language learning means surrounding yourself with the language you want to learn. So put English all around you. There are many ways to do English immersion at home. Label things with their English names, write the names of objects, furniture, or rooms on post-it notes. You can use a computer program to learn English and work through the program at your own speed. Do daily tasks in English. You can watch or read the news in English or talk about what you need to do around the house. You can write a daily journal in English. That really works, believe me, and much more. Or if you can talk to native English speakers. That worked well for me. You can make some English-speaking friends. I have to emphasize here that you need to be careful. You know that we can find different things now when we go online, so just be careful, please. Make friends and then schedule a time to talk with them every week. It's fun and educational. Oh, and about that thing I told you before, about reading books, watching movies. Maybe you're thinking, how am I going to do this if my English level is basic? You don't have to go with advanced things. Start with children's books, movies, and TV shows. Children's books, movies, and TV shows cover these basic topics. They are also easy to understand. Use materials made for children, as well as your other learning materials. You will understand more and increase your confidence at the same time. Something that really worked for me was to listen to anything and everything. Remember, you learned your first language by doing a lot of listening at the beginning. Listening helps you pick up or get words from the people you hear. You can do the same with English. At first, you may only understand a little, but the more you listen, the more vocabulary you will acquire. Next, you will be able to make phrases. Eventually, you will be able to form full sentences. So, listen to English whenever you have the chance. Play English songs in the background. Listen to English learning podcasts, watch TV or movies, or listen to people speaking English on the street. The last thing I will recommend you is watch YouTube, TV shows, and movies. Children's materials can be easy and fun. but you might still want something more interesting. Do you like cooking, exercise, science? Look for English videos about your favorite topics on YouTube. Tips to improve your relationship, how to do something, real life situations, whatever you like. There are also many YouTube channels for English learners. If you find one you like, it's almost like having a teacher. And for free, that's the best part. You can also watch English TV shows. TV shows are a great way to learn real life language. One that I always recommend is Friends. I know it's a little old, but it's awesome to learn English. You're wondering why? Well, it has dialogues of everyday life, daily situations, real life. They talk about real problems, relationships, and so on. If you don't like the idea, that's okay, but at least give it a try, bro. You won't regret it. Amazing! That's not easy to do, but now I know why you've learned English so fast. I promise I will do everything you said. I really want to improve my English. Do you still have more tips about how to learn English by yourself, or that's all? Well, I could give you more tips, but we don't have much time for that. I have to leave, sorry. That's okay. You have helped me a lot with this information. Maybe some other time. Sure, I will try to help you as much as possible. I want you to succeed. And if you have any questions, suggestions, or topics, you can write them on the comments. How do you feel, son? Your mom is making dinner right now. A delicious chicken soup. I'm fine, Dad. I mean, I feel much better. I'm not hungry. I won't have dinner. Why is that? Do you still feel sick? I can go to the drugstore to buy some pills. No, Dad. I feel better. It's just that. No, everything's fine. You don't need to lie to me. You can tell me. You don't feel well. What's happening? Well, I was sick all day and nobody called me, Dad. Nobody. Oh, I see. Not even your best friend? Didn't he call you? Who, Mario? He's not my best friend. He's just a person I know. That's it. I don't have any friends, Dad. I didn't care about that before, but now I feel alone. I get it, son. We all need to have friends, people who care about us. I know. Now I know that, but I don't know how to make friends. That that's okay, son. I'm gonna tell you how you can make good friends. Okay? I don't know. Do you really think I can make new friends? Of course. It's important for all of us to have friends, people who care about us and make us smile. Whether you're feeling lonely, starting a new career, or just open to exploring new friendships, here's how you can make friends, new friends. The first thing you need to do is meet other people. Joining a club, youth group, online forum, or getting involved in an activity you enjoy. It's a great way of meeting new people. It's also a boost to your confidence to do something you love. Do some research about what's available in your area and choose something that interests you. If you are unsure of where to start, ask someone to help you or ask others for ideas. Also, you can help other people. Volunteering in your local community can be a great way to meet other people. But you need to be a great listener. Introduce yourself to new people. Ask questions about them. Really listen to their answers and look for common ground. It's amazing. You can also take a class. Sign up for a class at your local college, senior center, or gym. Learn a language, dancing, or a new card game when the topic interests you. You're likely to find people who share your passion. It really works. Or now that everything's online, you can make friends online. That's a good idea. It may seem easier to make friends online because you can find people around the world, especially people who have similar interests. If you're an introvert, online friendships may feel more comfortable. But if you live in different areas, you can't easily meet up or hang out in person. Making new friends online is cool and fascinating, but it can get challenging. That's the thing. Yeah, okay. Those are good ways to meet new people. I get it. But once I meet them, how can I do so they can become my friends, my new friends? I don't know. All right. Then what you need to know is how to start a friendship. Friendships take time, but you can take steps to spark a relationship and nurture a connection. You can start by saying yes. When you're invited to a gathering or event, accept the invitation. Return the favor by inviting them somewhere. You can ask them to drink some coffee or to have lunch. Take the initiative. You don't need to wait for anyone to reach out to you and take the first step. Instead, become the kind initiator. Even if you are an introvert, you can do it, son. Also, when you're with someone you'd like to know better, start a conversation. Share something about yourself. Likewise, let them share about themselves. And of course, you need to show interest, even if you're just meeting someone. You can make them feel comfortable by asking the right questions and being a good listener. Ask open-ended questions. Encourage them to open up by saying things like, "Tell me more." And you need to smile. Make eye contact and smile. It's important. Smiling while keeping good eye contact will create a positive effect on the other person. Seriously, they'll feel more comfortable and interested in the conversation. Don't forget to share. As you get to know each other, try sharing small but more personal things about yourself. If you're open with them, it gives them permission to be open with you. But don't go overboard. Take it one step at a time. Also, you can do a small favor. Small acts of kindness often lead to intimacy and connection. It doesn't have to be big or obvious. Just a little gesture creates a feeling of good vibes. Keep it going. When you meet someone, exchange numbers, call or message them later. Ask if they'd like to get together again. Staying in touch is crucial. Oh, but you also need to know what not to do. For example, don't change who you are. Don't act different just to fit in. Always be yourself, genuine and honest. Don't brag. Boasting gives people a negative impression and may be a turnoff. Don't be too aggressive. Coming on too strong may turn people away. Believe me. Ease in with friendly conversations before you suggest meeting up for coffee or a run. And last but not least, don't expect results right away. Don't do that. It takes time to establish a strong bond between two people. It's not something fast. Research suggests that it may take 10 to 15 conversations before you feel like friends. So, what you can do is do your best, but keep your expectations low. Remember that. Alright, Dad. Now I'm ready to make new friends. I'm going now. Hey, wait. We need to have dinner first. Aren't you hungry? Oh, yeah, you're right. I'm going after we have dinner then. Okay, son. I'm sure you will make a lot of friends. Benjamin, how are you? Oh, you don't look good. What happened? Morning, Sam. I'm fine, but just a little worried. I am having some financial problems. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. But why is that? Don't tell me you took out a loan and now you can't pay it back. No, I didn't do that. You know, my son is about to graduate from school. This is his last school year. Yes, I know that. I suppose he's going to college, right? Has he already chosen the right one? That is the problem. He's going to the university next year, and I don't have money for that. Oh, God. But I supposed you were saving money. You have been working really hard. I tried, but I can't. I'm terrible at saving money. I don't know what to do. I've tried, but do not panic. You have this year. You have like 11 months to save money. Maybe I have some time to save some money, but the problem is I don't know how to do it. I found out I am terrible at saving money. I don't know what to do. I want him to go to college. All right, you need to relax. It has a solution. I will teach you how to save money, okay? You? So, do you know about saving money? I didn't know that. Please help me. Sure, because I am the accountant for this company. I will give you some tips to save money. Oh, how stupid I was. Of course, you know a lot about finance. I'm listening. Well, I know what you're feeling. No matter how hard you try, you feel it's still impossible to find ways to save money. You mean well and try to spend less, but something always comes up. Life gets in the way. The car needs new tires, the teenager needs braces, the house needs a new roof. And just like that, saving money takes a backseat. I'm totally sure it sounds familiar, right? Yeah, that usually happens to me. I always have a new problem and I can't save money. Well, the truth is, you don't need everything to line up perfectly before you start saving money. If you wait for the right time to roll around, it's never going to show up. The best time to start saving is right now. The first thing you have to do in order to save money is to say goodbye to debt. Yeah, you heard well. Monthly debt payments are the biggest money suck when it comes to saving. Debt robs you of your income. So it's about time you get rid of that debt. The fastest way to pay off debt is with the debt snowball method. This is where you pay off your debt in order from smallest to largest. Sounds kind of intense, right? Don't worry, it's more about behavior change than numbers. Once your income is freed up, you can finally use it to make progress toward your saving goals. That's very important. Something that also worked for me was to cancel automatic subscriptions and memberships I don't use. Chances are you're paying for multiple subscriptions like Netflix, Hulu, Spotify, gym memberships, trendy subscription boxes, or Amazon Prime. It's time to cancel any subscriptions you don't use regularly and make sure you turn off auto renew. When you make a purchase, if you cancel it and decide you can't go without it, subscribe again. But only if it fits into your new and improved budget. It helps a lot, believe me. Another thing you can do is buy generic. Hands down, one of the easiest ways to save money is to give brand names the boot. In most cases, the only thing that's better about name brand products is the marketing. I mean, look at that box. The logo is so fancy, and that's about where it ends. Generic brands of medicine, staple food items like rice and beans, cleaning supplies and paper products. They cost far less than their marked up name brand friends, and they work just as well too. Just give it a try. Soon you will get used to it. Seriously. What else? Pay yourself first. I'm sure you have heard this before, but it works when you do it constantly. Set up an auto debit from your checking account to your savings account each payday. Whether it's 50 every 2 weeks or 500, don't cheat yourself out of a healthy long-term saving plan. I know it may sound easy to say but difficult to make, but it's important to build that habit. Another thing you can do is pack your lunch or eat at home. People waste a lot of money eating out. Buying lunch a few times a week may seem harmless in the moment, especially when your favorite restaurant is walking distance from your office, but you can save quite a bit money just by packing a lunch. Not only that, but a lot of times you can buy a solid week's worth of groceries for the same price as 2 dinner meals out. Instead, prepare your food at home and watch your savings pile up month after month. Use cashback apps and coupons. Nothing beats a good old-fashioned 20% off coupon when you're buying something. But did you know there are plenty of cashback apps out there? You just need to search for them. You can also find them on newspapers sometimes. Sell everything that doesn't bring you joy. I did it when I was starting saving money and it worked. Declutter the things in your home that you don't need and are willing to let go of for the sake of your financial future. That vintage chair your aunt gave you, sell it. That crystal vase you found at an antique shop, sell it. You'd be surprised at how much clutter you have in your home that you don't even use or think about. And the cash you can make on those things can be the difference between living paycheck to paycheck or not. These tips can help you save money, that's true. But in my opinion, the most important thing you should do in order to save money is create new extra income. That's the best way to save money. Because sometimes we can't save money because we just don't have it, my friend. That's why you need to generate new extra income. That's the best way to save money. That sounds interesting. How can I do that? I want to earn more money. Tell me. There are many ways to do that, but I will tell you about it in another video, only if you like the idea. I'm sure everyone wants to have more money. They will let us know on the comments.